Good evening, and a pleasant welcome to yet again another exciting edition of your favorite TV talk show, Things About Men. This is a social, educative, informative, and interactive platform that brings out the realities and true nature about men. What are some of the things they say? What are some of the things they do or even think when they are together just as men? And as always, we meet here every Tuesday at about this time to discuss wonderful things about men. Well, as you know, we always three on this show. That's Abdul Karim, Sharif, Emmanuel Hoff, and myself. But unfortunately for us today, Abdul Karim Sharif he's not with us today. He's down with a little bit of cold. So Karim, wherever you are, we wish you a speedy recovery. Yes, and we hope that you'll be back with us next week. So wherever you are watching us from the internet, outside the country, Walkabout TV, on Satcom, we'd like to say welcome to Things About Men. And I'm here today with the man,
Emmanuel Hoff.
That's right. And I'm Paul Allen Wee, and today we are here to discuss wonderful topic. All right. Although Karim is not here, but like we said, we wish him a speedy recovery. And he's going through the month of Ramadan as well. Okay. Well, you can follow us on our Facebook page. Just go there and put Things About Men. And you can follow the rest of the conversation. You can leave your comments. You can watch any of our repeat episodes, or you can go to our live TV page on Facebook or YouTube, Light Communications Investment. If you'd like to be a sponsor of this show, located at Light TV office on the Capitol Bypass right next to the Central Police Station. And we will be glad to receive your offer. All right. Our topic of discussion today is we'll be looking at two topics, but it's like two into one. All right. Now, the first question here is that we want to be looking at asking this question and discussing it is, do men need women more than women need them? That's the first question. Do men need women more than women need them? Now, man, let me put it in that bro. Man, woman, who need a friend more?
The simple way, right?
Yeah, the simple way. That's exactly what we're going to be discussing today. And we posted a question on Facebook on our page. A couple of people sent their comments. So, Emmanuel and I want to be discussing the topic because this is a broad topic. This is something that is, very open.
Very.
Some people had different views, different thoughts. That men need women more, or women need men more. But we're here to discuss it. I don't have to go in line with you. I don't have to agree with you.
We don't have
just agree to agree, okay? Yeah. So that's the question right now.
You replace Karim today because me and Karim always battling.
I know. I replace myself and Karim.
Take your place. Watching the program, then take your place.
Yeah. So that's the big question here for discussion. First, that's what we're going to be looking at, and
do men need
women more than women need men? Now, the two sex, male and female. Who do you think, from your own understanding, need their friend more? Okay. I don't have to say I will start with you. Right. Obviously, I have to start with you.
I was saying, Paul, you want to start with Karim?
Yeah, so what do you think, Emmanuel, from your own understanding, from your own study, your own research?
For me, I strongly believe that men need women more
than women need
men, because if you go to the Bible, it's in Genesis 2, verse 18,
okay,
the Bible says, and God saw that it wasn't good for a man to be alone, so he decided to make man a helpmate. So men needed a helpmate at that time. Okay. That was the reason God brought woman out of man, so that he can be a help to her. So it didn't start now, it started from the beginning of creation. Okay. After God made everything was two, everything was nice, walking, passing, but there was only a person in the garden that was single, and that was the man. So God decided to bring the man or helpmate up, to help him up. That is the need we're talking about there.
Okay.
And also, if you refer, like, let's just go to the Bible and let's go to all of the Bible.
Okay, yeah, I almost said that. Let's forget about it. Biblically,
yeah, we're setting the basis now. That was the first place it started from before then. And now let's go outside of the Bible and see. Yeah. Every successful man in this world need a woman. The book God is saying is, every successful man, there is a successful woman.
Okay.
Because someone should guide you. And Bill Gates said, all of his success, there's two key persons that have been behind it.
That is
his mother, Mary, and his wife. Okay. I think Melinda or something like that. He said all of his success.
Yeah. Emmanuel, let me cut you off a little bit. What if And it had nothing to do with a biblical reason. What if the Bible, maybe you have not brought out that philosophy that man needs a woman? Do you think you have still come up with this conclusion that men need women more than women need men?
Yes. But if you give a woman a house, she'll make you a home. Look at how important your home will be. Like, if you give her money, she fix you lunch, dinner, breakfast, anything you need. If you give her a spring, she'll make you a baby. So imagine how important it is. So it's not just 100%. It's not just 100% about like any other thing. But let's look at the more important thing. Without a woman, man, you won't be able to have a child, and that woman carry the child the longest, stay with the child the longest, and do everything. For example, us now, during our time when our daddy pregnant our mother, maybe he was to work and she was going through all of the pain, all of the struggle time. After giving birth, she had to take care of the baby, go through all the process. So we need them more than they need us.
That's a very valid point that he just made, and it's so I don't know. It's so funny that the both of us have similar view. I really thought we would have gone, the opposite side. But I think from a couple of research that have been made, I think I do agree with you that we men, we need women more than they need us, okay? And this is something that I've been proving, that I've been studied, that I've been researched over the years, and from back in the days up to present. Now, women need us, but we need them more, all right? And a couple of reasons, couple of comments about this particular philosophy that we men need, why we need women more, and let me just see if I can go through a couple of them here, and now as a study shows that men suffer more from the lack of relationship. Now, for men without a relationship, even if he has money, if he has everything, he still suffer. What will it take a man to go home at night? You have all the riches, all the wealth, everything in the world, and you still don't have a helping hand. You don't have a companion or helping you. You're just by yourself.
Not only being by yourself, but if you get home, even if you eat out, you need somebody to lecture with.
Good.
Even if it's in a modern world, not our generation, you won't go and talk to animals. They won't reply to you. You need somebody to explain certain things to.
You may go through something worse.
You need somebody to explain to.
And I'm saying that lack of relationship than women. Women are more open to emotional connection. Women are social organizers, and women are caretakers, like what you said. And so with all these qualities, men don't really have these qualities, Emmanuel. No, men don't. We men, we are like one way. All right, men do not have these qualities.
Think about head, think of their heart. That's the difference.
But the women, they are social organizers. They are caretaker.
They more friend than us. Sometimes, like even if you come back, you lonely, don't want to talk to your tomorrow. Oh, honey, guess what happened today?
What happened?
I was with this girl today. This what happened. If you're facing a stress with your office or something, you start to forget about it immediately. Like you want to focus on what she's saying with you at that moment. Like yes, you want to listen to her. Okay, I was coming in the road, somebody crossed you on the car. I almost hit the person. Another person did it. You start enjoying the story.
And probably you forget about
everything.
And I said I think that the gender stereotype also isolates men from women. Cultural rules demand that we know men are strong, they are self-sufficient, they are capable, they are in charge. But people tend to underestimate the importance of emotional connection and emotional percentage. And these are things that we men, we are lacking. All right? Seriously, we are lacking these things.
But that way the Bible comes in now.
We are
God created us and knew exactly what we're going to go through all of this thing. People that say let this man just be alone all through, I will find another way that probably will get children and other things, or other woman. God knew that all of this thing was going to happen at a point. He said, okay, this men need this. With every other thing that I've created, men is taking care of everything, men need everything. Men still need this. There was nothing additional that men need.
God is all knowing. He's all powerful.
So he knew exactly at the point I'm going to read.
With reference to what you were saying, I say men need women more because he will always itch for his missing rib. He would always feel a sort of door pin without it. That is, that which was taken from him, and transformed into a woman. She is purposed to be here as man's companion, his helper, his friend, his lover. She will always be there for him no matter what.
See, when men wake up and God laid man to sleep and took the lady out of him, when he got up, he had so many things in the garden that he could see. But that's why inside the woman said, this is the flesh of my flesh and the bone of my bone. So in reality now, if you happen to see a woman, let's move from the Bible, and then your spirit, your emotional, like you're referring to emotional, tell you that everything within you, they say, this is the right person. And that person becomes your greatest help in life. For trust me, every other way, that person's your greatest help.
You know, it's like one man, when I say men need women more, okay? Yeah, there are times we see a woman will need a man. When you say want, yes, I will agree with you. But a woman can decide
whether she need it or not.
A woman can go without a relationship for years, go without men for years, and it won't do her anything.
Yeah.
And you know, they got some women that can choose, well, I don't want to have children. I want to be by myself. I don't need to be by. Let's take for instance, like, I'm not trying to encourage lesbianism, and you know, I'm not. Yeah. But I look at those women that are married to their friend women that are into lesbianism. They got women that are outside the country, even in Liberia, that are married to the opposite sex. I mean, to the same sex.
And they feel satisfied with
that. They feel satisfied. They don't want to be battled with men. They just don't want to be battled with men. So a woman can choose to live a life without a man. Go the longest that she wants to go. And it wouldn't battle, but not a man.
And like in the modern world, according to the police, 40% of the women in the modern world have decided to live without men because some of the reasons were because of their past experience with men.
Yeah.
Like you had a man before and it didn't work out, you have another one, it didn't work out. They are not really African, their mindset is totally different. They literally decided, she said, but then I don't need no man, I can live that day in. She's a CEO, she have everything, have the money,
everything.
Get her pets and live with the pets through her life, she can't employ the pet. But as for we the men,
we need somebody.
We force.
Yeah. You know, he said, without a woman called a wife, a man is not a good state. It is not good for a man to be alone. It is a man who need help according to God and to make a man a helper suitable for him. God made a woman. Nothing can help us men better than women. That's one point. Another point here say, a man is not a good position without his helper. Every man has his own helper suitable for him. Therefore, it is the duty of a man to look for his helpmate. He who finds a wife
found a good thing
and obtain favor
of the Lord. So you see that a favor is attached with a woman.
Yeah, and it's not say woman go and look, man go and look.
So you see the attachment. You see how blessed they are. You see how we need them more.
Yeah.
You just struck a key point there. Women have a favor attached with, especially come to marriage land and like fulfilling the Bible. For every man that find his wife,
he found a good thing
and obtain favor. So there is a favor attached to every woman.
And a common example to what we're discussing is like if you have somebody, like you have an assignment to do, and you bring that assignment home, okay, and you have no idea about that assignment, maybe you don't know how to go about doing it. You come to, like when you say, I come to you, Emmanuel, I have an assignment. And you know, let's assume now the opposite says, me and me, I have an assignment. Please help me with it. You help me with that assignment. You helping me to do it. There's certain things you know that I don't know.
That's the reason you bring
certain,
the assignment.
yes, quality you have that I don't have. Competency that you have that I'm lacking. So it's the same with a man and his helpmate.
Now what God, that certain qualities, certain ability that they have. Men didn't hide in the garden. God wanted the woman to fill that space.
To fill that void.
Yeah.
That was the reason he created women. Or created woman.
Because Paul, if you read the Bible, God tell Adam to watch, in Genesis 2:15. God told Adam to watch, say take care and watch over the garden. That was work, that was assignment. Okay. So he was like working and making every other thing. But there was something lacking out of him. Like sometimes we joke, we say he could fly anywhere because that was in the spiritual time. Fly from east, west, south, north. But there was something that was lacking out of his life that God needed somebody to help him through. Or help me, somebody that could help him through certain things. With all the screen you had, taking care of the animals and doing everything, you're still lacking something.
You were lacking something major. Something major. So if you're out there watching, we are discussing the topic, do men need women more than women need them? Well, I know some people out there will not agree with our view. But if you go and do research, you make some studies, you will understand that we men will need women more than they need us. That's just a fact, okay? We need them as helpmate, we need them as companion, we need them in everything we do. Whatsoever money we are looking for, all the work we are working for, we are doing it because of a woman to impress them. So we need them. All right. So over here, we're about to take our first break. And right after this break, we're going to jump into our next discussion right here on the program Things About Men. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
my head posted high.
Yeah, but then I come and meet you, crush you on my land, and you ask me, who are you?
This moment, as you join in with us, God is going to dry your tears.
The Dominion Christian Fellowship Center, Ase Winger Global Ministry, Clarendon Branch. Dominion, a true Bible believing church, where we speak nothing but the truth.
I know you are lying. God has another plan for your life.
At the Dominion Christian Fellowship Center, we show you the way to true salvation, deliverance, and miracle.
If they are not concerned about improving your life, moving your life to the next level, but
Hello,
for you to be used under that roof as an instrument of destruction, they're not happy.
You can find part of our divine worship service or hour of encounter every Sunday with your humble servant, Reverend Clarence T. P.
My present help in times of trouble. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna lift your name. I'm gonna bless you.
Hello to all my Liberia people. Now you brother Siliki Sulema Ibrahim Abubakar Jalo. Bontify citizen for Liberia here. Anytime I want for watch television, good to Liberia television. Now light the television is for being my number one. See, light television, they for so good to Liberia entertainment. You want for watch the football game? That one if for be clear, like for saying that this if for put there. That one you want for what the Liberia news, anything we for having for Liberia now 24 hours. Like television, now the only television way for sleep, if for wake up, if for sit them for still be for there for you. Like television, like no miss no television, that the only television you for watch. You want to see Jalo, you want to see all my movies, you forget for light television, you for see all my movies now. Light television, and then for lead the way.
Welcome back from that break. In case you just joined us, you're watching the program Things About Men, a social, educative, informative, and interactive platform that brings out the realities and true nature about men. All right, and in case you missed any of our episodes as well, you can go to our Facebook page. There's Things About Men, and you can watch a repeat of all of our episodes, okay? And those of you that are always following us, we say thank you for following us. And our first topic we looked at first was men and women who need their friend more. Do men need women more, or do women need men more? And Emmanuel and I just went like the similar path, and agreeing to the fact that we men need women more than they need us. Well, somebody out there may have a contrary view, but logically, if you do a study, you do research, you will understand that we men need women more than they need us. Okay. And our second discussion under the same topic is this. The topic is, who craves relationship more, men or women? Now, talking about relationship, who do you think really die or craves for a relationship? Who really put their all into it? Yeah, who really try to keep it? Who really put their all into the relationship? Who really need a relationship more? Is it a man or a woman? Now, who craves relationship more, men or women? That's the question we are asking, and we're about to discuss this. So, where you have your own view to this topic, maybe you think I say, men crave relationship more or women crave relationship more. Yeah. So I don't know. But Emmanuel, this is the question we have here. Now, who do you think crave relationship more from your own understanding as a man?
As a man who really like hold relationship tight, keep the relationship together.
Yeah.
For me, I think the woman do it more than the man, because the people got a popular saying that say it's the woman that makes up the relationship. And let me just give you one example. Paul, if you are having your wife at home and you are mad at your wife, and maybe she want to get your attention, she maybe come up from the Bible not sexy looking. Being a man, you are a man. Something spark up in your head. That case is already a dead case. Right leg, they walk toward kicks out, oh babe. Even no matter how strong your face is or how that thing is hurting you. For that woman with that and little babe, what you did, I didn't like it. But for women, if they say they are out of relationship, especially they are seeing another man, you go get here and come back is done.
That's why the question is, who do you think is more eager for this relationship? I know what you're saying, and you know, that women try to keep relationship with other things. But when you create for something, is that you yearn for it. You always want to have it, you want to be with. So you saying that the women, wow.
Because I was just trying to settle bases like
go ahead.
I was just trying to settle bases like, if you into it, if they want to be there, they are there with their heart. But if their heart are not there anymore, Paul, I don't care how you want to turn it to be like, they don't have time for you anymore. Meaning that they are seeing somebody else that they are holding fast to. Let me just give you another example. Maybe you've been in a situation. If you're having a very beautiful girl, and she always want to show possession because he's black and handsome. She always want to tell her friends, say, this is my guy. She always want to hold fast to that relationship. Always want to be around this person. I want to call to check on this person. But for we the men sometimes, especially when you're having so many eyes out there, you don't care, homie. Sometimes you won't call everything. You always find with me more calls.
What if you don't have so many eyes out there? You have just one person like your wife.
You can
just
still
one
be
person.
busy, or your wife will be busy, but she'll always check on you. So believe it or not.
Still, does that mean you wouldn't crave for that relationship? That man wouldn't value.
We're looking at what lead to you craving for a relationship is attention, is care, is love. It's not just a single thing, Paul.
Good.
Yeah.
Talking about that attention, care, love. These are things that men crave for in relationship. Okay? Men crave for attention.
Yeah.
He craves for acknowledgement. Care, all these things. Now, if you have a man, let's talk about some of the things that let's look at some of the things men crave for in relation, like acknowledgement. Like I said, acknowledgement. All right. You have a man. Generally, we know that men are the breadwinner.
Yeah, for the family.
They provide for the home. Is that they protect their home, make sure their family is well protected, their family is provided for, all their needs are met. Okay, that's what men do. There's a reason we men will leave our houses, we go out to our workplaces, we work tirelessly to make sure that our family are well fed. Now, if a man gets you doing all that, he comes home to his wife. Instead of his wife, all he needs from his wife is to acknowledge.
Can I just cut you there and come into before I can let you complete?
Okay, go ahead.
You are at work looking for data bread, doing every other thing. Can you tell me what the woman is doing at home too? And then you're coming to conclude with the main aspect.
Yeah, Emmanuel, you wouldn't know what you know that your wife is home, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids, putting the home in place, making sure that everything is set up, your food is prepared, and you know that if you come home, clothes, everything you have a
house is in order. Then you come home from work, you're tired.
Yeah.
And then who you meeting home? Is she just sitting at home?
You meeting your wife home.
She cook, she clean up,
that's
she
her
wash,
responsibility.
Take care of the children.
That's her responsibility. But equally so, Emmanuel, if you have a wife, after doing all these things to keep your family, and she's not acknowledging what you're doing, yet and still she keep whining in your ear. Now, let me just read something here. They say, generally, men are raised to be the provider and protector of their family. They are said to be the problem solver, whether at their workplace or at home. A man's ability is to succeed to take care of his family. And now what they crave from their wife or their women they love is a little acknowledgement. Men just don't like to feel. When men hear a woman if a woman criticizes a man too much, you are telling that man to walk away from the home. Put it in your shoes, Emmanuel.
No, Paul, I understand the point you're driving.
Yeah, you come from work.
Because it's like we're trying to like drive it up the two way. We have the negative and the positive women. We have women that are so positive. They are so creative. They are so they are so innovative.
I know that.
Those women
I'm not
sometimes come home
the fact.
and they help me. They are everything. And have some other women facing up nails, every time they want something, they're not even like taking care of the home, meeting their needs at home. Like, so each time you come, you don't want to go to the club, do this, do that. So you always like find out that home will have more problems. But you also have another home on the other side. That when you get from work, you meet everything you need in place, and she's always asking you, "But what you did today at work? How was it today? How was the interview today? Who you talked to today? Oh, it was so nice."
Yeah. So my point is, if that happens on the opposite, if she's not acknowledging what you're doing, it becomes a problem. And these are things that men look for in a relationship, in his wife, in the woman that he loves.
Yeah,
acknowledgement, attention.
If it's not happening, this is my own point. If it's not happening, we deal with
the positive. You're driving that man away.
I agree with dealing with positive and negative now. Let's look at the negative aspect.
You know my point? My point is, I go contrary to what you say. I think that men create relationship more. That's my point.
Well, okay, if I take
that's my view.
If I take it from your point in the present generation, the Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church.
Good.
The responsibility is given to you to love
your wife.
But these days, in front of more women keep that relationship than the men. I'm telling you something serious. Listen now, if Christ said love your wife as Christ loved the church, we have gossip in the church, prostitute, liars, thief, every other person is crowded up. So that character of your wife has so many things in it. That's what the Bible is trying to say.
Yes.
If you're trying to say love your wife as Christ loved the church, everything she has in every situation, you should crave for her, you should love her, show the attention, not her showing you the attention.
Really?
Say respect. Yeah. Listen to the instruction of the woman in the Bible is different from what is different from the instruction that they give for the men. It's totally two different instructions.
All right. Let me put it this way, Emmanuel. You have your wife, okay, or your girlfriend that you love so much, and you're trying to do things, and she's not giving you. Okay, let me give the common example. All right. Yeah, we don't have much time, but let me give this common example. When a new relationship starts between a male and a female, everything is fine. Everything moving on fine.
Everybody showing herself up.
Everybody, the woman showing more love to the man showing more love.
Yeah.
But let's take for instance when a child business get in, maybe they have a child. The love and attention that woman was showing to that man will be divided. Reason being, she have to give some to the child.
Yeah.
Now, and the man agree that he's a parent at that time. He know that his wife has to show attention to that child.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, that man will start to feel a little bit of jealousy. Once he's not getting that attention from his wife. Imagine we are men. If we don't, we like attention in relationship. It's your child, but at times you feel a little bit of jealousy.
Because you got to clean up the diaper.
Equally so,
you have to take care of the child.
It's whole responsibility to make sure that relationship holds too. Give your men attention. These are things we look for, Emmanuel. So for me, I will go a little bit contrary to your view. I think
it's the women.
I think men craves.
No, men.
These are things we look for.
Especially the generation of just calculating from our own experience in a particular generation. Men don't care, man. Men is just a man. Men don't change.
Not all men.
Men don't care.
Not all men.
You see women trying to hustle to keep the relationship tight, to keep that home in shape, to make everything look good. I mean, if you're having a child, and the child tends to be a zobo or the bad child, you bring the woman at you.
I agree with you.
So the woman has so many works to do to make sure you bring that child out the right way. Make sure you prepare a very decent dish for your husband. Clean up the house. Make sure the clothes are so clean. Yes. And then after that, sometimes he go and come back and lay space on his shirt.
All right.
He'd be like, "Who put this here?"
Let me ask you this question. And let me just ask you this quick question, okay, before we try to wrap it up. I don't know. Have you ever been to counseling classes or marriage counseling?
I'm going through some.
All right. Now, for couple that have been married and somebody facing problem in their home when they go for counseling to their pastor or whatsoever, the pastor or the man of God will tell you, no matter how busy you think you are, give your relationship time. These are things that break relationship.
Yeah.
If you do not give your relationship attention, time, no matter how good you may be in the home, you may get all the money, that relationship will not stand.
We may give more attention in a relationship than the man. That's the thing we feel for. If you tell life for, if you having a wife home for, if it comes off from work, nobody can talk than the woman. She will tell you 17 things that happen on the road. What you will be focused, we think about her head. Men will be that focused, thinking on what next to go do at the office. You think how to prepare your script. Okay, I got a fun idea to mash up in the program. Let things about men be like this, let things about men be like that. And she will just come up, Paul, guess what happened? I want the Musu play today, Paul.
Yeah,
and she needs your attention now. That's the attention requesting for. And you'll be like, I want this program, I want to craft this program in another form. I want this program to be the best. I want this program to be like that. She'll be like, Paul, I'm facing my nails, the boss step on my toes today. I want to ask him. And then he was like, oh, what are you doing? I almost slapped that one today, Paul. Guess what happened?
I know they do that. I know that.
So that's the attention she requested
Yeah,
for that.
women. But I think, well, the both of us, for the second part, we went on the contrary view saying, but I think, so if you are out there watching the program, well, you have your own time to make your own comment. Go on our Facebook page. The question, the topic have been posted there, and make your own comment, and we'll definitely get through to it. Well, we don't have time in our favor, Emmanuel. Like we said, and our to our man Abdul Karim Sharif, or speedy recovery, brother. Yeah, we're under the weather. He's suffering from cold.
I know. Double
I hope it's not a fast.
The fast. The double thing is cool and the fast.
Just wrap it up from your end, Emmanuel.
All right. I want to say a big thank you again to the entire Light TV family for this wonderful production and the things about man production crew and the presenters and Karim also. Karim is pressing in his spirit. You know he's not well. Yeah. Big shout out to Karim for this wonderful production. Me, Paul, and myself. But let me just tell you one thing. Women, you guys have the relationship. If you say you don't want a man, I don't care how handsome he is, the money you have, then your bad, that love from your heart go to another person is gone. So I want you to keep up to your relationship. Hold it tight. No perfect man anywhere. Always find somebody that is slugger or got a little problem up. And I want to say a big thank you again to my wife for her support, for watching this program always and telling me how it was like, how I need to be, how I need to be like this, or be one for me, to you, my wife. To be anyway, not get one.
Certainly, I know I'm a perfect man. I don't have problems. And I think we try the whole relationship we create for it too. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks to you for watching and to our co-presenter Emmanuel and that's the man Abdul Karim Sharif. Wish you a speedy recovery, brother, and we pray that you'll be back here with us next week. Thank you so much to the man Flanka for doing our switching in there, and the man Roland today for operating our camera, and to you, our viewers, for watching the program, all of you across the country and in Liberia. Until we see you next week.
Don't up this program, man. I won't like it. Don't do it. Tomorrow's my birthday. The program have to wish me happy.
Oh, you just tell me, man.
Last week we discussed it right here. We just saying shout out to people. Tomorrow,
okay, let me just sing a short happy birthday song for you. But you just tell me.
Anyway, I apologize.
No, I apologize. Let's just sing it quick. Let me just sing it quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Emmanuel. And we pray that God give you a very, 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 very long life.
My birthday.
Very, very long life. Enjoy your day, okay? Amen. Yeah. Happy birthday to Emmanuel. Yeah. So until we see you next week with another brand new topic. This is Things About Men. God bless you and have a pleasant time.
Bye for now, sir, right here.
And happy birthday to you again.
Yeah, I love to be hearing that over there.
Happy birthday to you, man.
Yeah, bro.